Hello, my name is Anne Gakio. I'm from Nairobi, Kenya. I'm a postgraduate student here at Cardiff University, and I'm studying for a master's in business administration. Coming to Cardiff, being so many miles from home, it was a mixture of emotions. I was excited about the experience of coming to the UK to study. At the same time, I was a bit nervous, and I think this would be natural for anybody moving miles and miles away from home. I worried about things like, would I make friends? Would I fit in? The weather. But yeah, I must say the university did very good preparation, especially back home in my home country, where we had a representative of Cardiff University come to Nairobi in September, and talking to her made me relax a bit on the fears. She was very reassuring and very positive about the whole experience. Yeah, so basically it was mixed emotions, excitement, anxiety, yeah. So yeah, I'm studying for a master's in business administration, and I must say the learning experience in the UK is very different from Kenya. One thing that stands out quite differently is the use of technology. There's a lot of technology in use. We regularly, the primary means of communication among lecturers, among fellow students would be email. We have a very comprehensive learning system, so a lot of things take place on that intranet, and you really have to keep up or else you'll be left behind, because it's very much technology is very much in use in the whole learning process, and things happen so fast, so you constantly have to be connected, you constantly have to be acting on things that get exchanged through the internet. So that has been an interesting experience, I must say, and eye-opening as well, because the use of such technology makes the learning process, I would say, much easier, less bureaucratic. There's easy exchange of information, and it also makes us students technology savvy, especially for those who probably come from a part of the world where the use of technology is not so high. So that has been quite a stark difference between here and Kenya. Something else I must say about the learning, particularly the lecturers, is that here they are actually geared towards making you succeed. The lecturers are very available, very friendly. They insist on being on a first-name basis with the students, which for me is a bit different, because back home we're really taught to revere figures of authority. So if you're an engaged student, the lecturers are there, the material is there, and they're all working towards your success. So at least when you're struggling with an area, you feel that help is easily available. Yeah, it's easily accessible. Something else about Cardiff, I must say, is that it's a very cosmopolitan city in terms of there's people from all over the world. And like in my class, in my interactions, my social life, I've met people from all walks of life, all different countries, even countries like Azerbaijan, Kazakhstan, places where I probably never thought I'd meet people from. And it's very interesting the way all this melts together in one pot and produces such a cosmopolitan experience. Yeah, so even where I live in my accommodation, it's very cosmopolitan. I have housemates from China, America, Pakistan, Italy, Hong Kong. Yeah, so it's quite interesting to meet people from different countries, learn about their cultures, their ways of life. Yeah, that has been quite an enriching experience, I must say. Something else, I mean, another fear I had, just like anybody else, is wondering if you'll meet people from your own country. In as much as it's nice to meet people from all over the world, it's also really nice to meet people who you have a lot in common with. You can speak your language. So I've been very lucky to meet a group of Kenyan students who've made the experience very enriching. We get together for social activities, we support each other, and it's just nice to know that I have a group of my fellow Kenyans who I can lean on to in case I need their help. Yeah. Another anxiety that I had was about the food, which I think is very valid for everybody. Of course, I was wondering, would I be able to get the kind of things that we eat back home in Kenya? And yeah, I mean, having to eat things that I haven't eaten before, how that will be like. Will I like the food here? But my diet is basically the same as it has been back home when I want to, because everything is available here. I haven't missed ugali much because it's available, so that's really nice. Again, this comes from the fact that it's very cosmopolitan, so not just Kenyan food. You can, for the adventurous ones, you can try food from all over the world. Yeah, so it's really nice to know that the Kenyan food that I love so much is available here when I need it. Yeah, so yeah, for Kenyans who are considering coming to Cardiff to study, I would assure you that this is a good place to be. You will fit in very well. You'll have very good quality of education, and the social life is very thriving. So coming to Cardiff for me has felt like the right decision all through, and I'd also encourage anybody who's thinking of Cardiff not to worry about settling in or anything like that. It's truly a unique learning and living experience.